Hmm. Okay. That's GG. Yeah. One of my units got hit with stop before they can even move. So that just fucked over the turn order. Reset. 70% chance of triggering MP switch and it misses. Can't have that. Another 70% miss. Can you stop, please? Dude. 70% stop. Oh my god. You wouldn't take 108 gems off because the double damage is what's killing me. Try that. Hold on. Video, I don't know what you mean by that exactly. Hold on one sec. I can do this fight. Let's see. Do I really go for a kill? You don't see any video feed? That's really weird. You should be able to. Because my preview screen is just fine. I take a look online myself because I should be able to see my own stream. Really bizarre. Preview screen. Yeah, I'm viewing my stream just fine. Everything's popping up, so it's probably on your end then. Oh, you can see? Okay, good. Yeah, it's probably on your end, SNES. My apologies for that. Not exactly sure what I want to do here. Another circle. Of course, I had to miss. Trying to think of what I want. Oh, this blows. Alright, I'll do whatever damage I can. Eldor. Don't think it's gonna be enough. See. It should bring Ramson back to life. He keeps his re-raise, so he gets an extra turn. Guess he a blood suck? Oh man, that's not good. They're all alive, thankfully, and of course he's magically still alive. Ugh. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it now. He's I feel like he's just gonna have too much health. We'll find out. Oh yes! Alright, not bad damage. Awesome. Still feel like it's over though. Can I get a Heaven's Cloud? Yes, I can, but can I do it on just him? Oh, that's right, my boy right here can absorb a wind, so if I'm doing this correctly, I should be able to just do a simple Heaven's Cloud right here. There we go. Put him in critical. I don't care about the Genji gear. It's basically all MA plus gear to make sword skill stronger. Pick a save point. And I know what you mean, Archangel. Yeah, it's part of the reason why I'm also streaming this. I'm kind of continuing on from a couple of months ago. I already downloaded it on Steam, Ivy League's Chronicles, and I'm going to try to play it on release. So I think it'll open up 12 Eastern midnight. So it'll be 11 Central, 11 p.m. Central. I'm going to try to play that from start to finish on Tactician mode. I'm a little curious to see what's going to happen with that. I mean, I'll obviously find out, but I did just do a quick glance using like Google's AI mode, and they said something about like doing more damage to enemies will take less damage and they'll do more. So I don't know if that's like a pseudo defense up attack up boost or what. But we'll find out. Yeah, but I'm gonna be playing the shit out of that. I took all of next week off for vacation, so I'll try to play that as much as I can. Yeah, for the time being, we're just finishing up this monster mod. Well, it's not a mod for monsters, but I'm doing a monster-only run. So yeah, and like I said, I don't care. I can get almost all the Genji gear. I believe I made it available in... I think you can get one extra copy in the Deep Dungeon except the Genji Gauntlet. Genji Gloves, which is 2 PA, 2 MA, not that big of a deal. Yeah, so let me, not exactly sure how I want to do this. Back up. The fast forward function, yeah, I couldn't imagine it wouldn't. It'd be really annoying if it did. That's part of the reason why I actually have music disabled on this right now, because I'm playing. I think I'm playing at either 150 or 180 FPS, so 2.5 to 3 times the game speed. is because you listen to the song 3 times as fast too. Now, if I wanted to, I could play some music in the background, but I just don't really care to right now, to be honest. Um, yeah, so I want to see how far I can get. Uh, if anything, I'll probably try to stop right before the deep dungeon or whatever, or before the final set of fights. So try to kill Zalbeg. Um, we'll find out what happens. Trying to figure out what I want to do precisely. Achilles. I don't have a Uribo for healing. Yeah. We got Reasoner Dragon form. Now the thing is, I don't even know with a monster only run if it's doable to um what's it called? I don't think it's doable to beat Worker 7. I'd made some changes there. I don't think it'd be possible. Wow, a lot of death sentences. Holy shit. He got everything. Everything he wanted. It's insane. Ah. Hey there, Sam. Good to see ya. Motherfucker! I have MP switch at 70% chance and it just does not go off. Ooh, nice. I forgot to put that mod in so that sword skills work against them. 70% chance of that shit going off. Alright, okay. Think about this. Did I give these guys equipment or are they just naked? Let me think about this. Awesome. Um, got 2 hands, huh? Okay. I wonder if I should. Oh, I don't think I'm close enough. Yeah, I'm not. Squeal and Rams, I give him 15 brave. In vanilla, yeah, this one's gonna be more annoying. He doesn't have a lot of life, but the main thing I just got hit with right now is death sentence on everyone. So I got to get a re-raise here, otherwise this unit is dead. Yeah, hopefully it works. Yep. All right. So the moment she dies, you can respawn. All right. I'm gonna do this. Since he's undead, it won't matter. Death sentence won't apply to him. It's a free turn to roam around. This is her one and only turn. Thunder bracelets. All right. Okay. All right, let's add another squeal. Now Rams has 100 brave. Awesome. All right. Get some confusion songs. Awesome. Ah, oh, fucking pig is dead. And I'm gonna have to revive him instantly. He's mid-charging, but he won't take the 50% damage bonus. A lot of units are gonna drop like flies. Who's the confused 2 on? It's on Ramza. Oh, he's floating. That's why. Okay. Okay, let's do... Now let's do solution. So we're lowering his faith. There's less of a chance of hitting the spell. Yeah, that since we're off, excellent. Um, trying to think of how I want to do this. Wait in place. Get her turn in faster, hopefully. Good thing it missed. Awesome. Right. Yeah, a bunch of like those double death sentences kind of fucked me over so hard. I don't know what the hell they're casting. Arrow. Okay. I didn't change their skill sets. That's why it's all finicky like that. All right. He's not dead yet, thankfully. I got all these revivals I need to do. That's a range of 5, right? All right, cool. You should be able to kill off. Okay, good. I want to do this now. Okay. I believe I can do that. Yes, I actually can. Awesome. Good thing you just brought that up, Sam, because that's gonna skip this guy's turn. I can wait in place, and I can revive. Yeah, because it's undead reversal. So now keep in mind, only the Uribo has this. Oink. It has range of 3 now. And it has no vertical. So I don't remember if it had vertical in the original, but it used to be a range of 1. Now it's a range of 3. Yeah, let's see. I could honestly just like wait in place, and there's nothing like. Is that a flare? Arrow. Okay. Trying to think of how I want to do this exactly. What's the vertical on solution? Vertical 3. Same with threat. Alright, so I could go for a solution, but if I load... Oh, I'm 1 panel too short. Just trying to think about this. The Ramza... I want to stand right where this knight is, but I'm not in range, unfortunately. If I go for Threaten, he doesn't have a reaction ability, it looks like. Like for Solution, I'm lowering his Brave by 40 points, but I don't know if I'll survive. I doubt it. Yeah, 37. Alright, I just need to give my Uribo. He needs to be going res duty. Yeah, it looks like the... Yep. Alright, let's make sure with the AT. 98. Yeah, but with the full revival, this shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, there we go. Wait in place to see what happens. Hopefully get a CT save. Yep, so my turn comes in faster. Yeah. My Spirit of Life, awesome. Bring Ramza back from the dead. Now, chances are, because the damage is going to be so low, it's probably going to be constant status for Ux. Like, petrifies and all that bullshit. That's fine. Awesome. Go a little shuriken at him to wake him up. Alright, so now it's just a single Zalera, and his faith is lowered, so like he's probably gonna use the secondary magic, like Doom and all that shit, but I have enough units to revive, or I have enough units that can just like kinda offset everything he does. It won't be that big of a problem. We're gonna wait in place. Let's move out of the way. Alright, Magic Spear has 2, right? Yeah, so if I do this right... Do that. Ramses has his MP back. Now, Zalaira has a choice. He can only do single target. And that's fine. I don't care about the kills. Yeah, he does have a 66% chance of revival, so there's that to keep in mind. 312, yep. Let's see. Can revival on anyone. Yeah, let's just start chipping away. Could do that. Knife Hand do more? Or Thunder Soul? Knife Hand, alright. And that's another 13% dodge right there. Pretty annoying. Let's see. Another threat, and why not? That way his melee damage does less. See what this stupid asshole does. Yep. That's pretty much all he can do. Um, thing that's just kind of annoying me with Zalair right now is he's doing the constant nightmares. So that way they're getting hit with death sense and shit, and then I can't break out of their spells or whatever. Kind of bothersome. Take you out. In place. Yeah. They have, but again, a lot of that is because they... In the original game, it was a 50-50 chance of getting revived. In this mod, they have a 66% chance. So the chances of them reviving are a lot better. That's a good thing. You want undead to be more viable, right? Alright, let's see. I think, yeah, let's do Squill on ourselves. I'm trying to keep everybody separated so he can't just do Nightmare exactly like that, but on the other characters I don't give a shit about. That's not too much of a concern for me. Masamune. As long as the revivers are alive, that's all I give a shit about. Yeah, we'll do another Squeal. It's going to increase the melee damage of a Knife Hand, so I think that'll be worth it. Keeps her alive. He might go for the kill on Amelia Dill right here, and if he does, that's fine. I got full revival. I fucking hate you. I hate this son of a bitch. Alright, let's... Now let's use Squeal on ourselves. Again, just wait in place. Oh, that's right. I have the Angel Ring. Because of the Angel Ring, I get immunity from dead. Alright, I kind of forgot about that. Alright, motherfucker. Alright. Awesome. He's gonna do a Nightmare, isn't he? What did I tell you? You fucking ass. Oh my god. The main issue I'm having right now is he's always like putting my units to sleep, so I can't like go in on him. Otherwise, he's just gonna do Nightmare in all three of my units. It's just annoying when you have to deal with bullshit like that constantly. Now, the one like flaw, and I shouldn't say flaw, like the one thing to keep in mind is if all my units run different vertical, he wouldn't be able to do this. I'm pretty sure all those abilities have I'm fairly certain they all have like what's the word I'm looking for? Fairly certain they... How do I say it? They all have 0 vertical, so, like, if... Alright, question is, can I hit her from here? I better be able to. Okay, good. Awesome. Oh, that doesn't even matter. She's dead. Alright, Alright, well, I can use Spirit of Light. Perfect. Right here. Can you stop? you won't end. Alright, oh, we did get a crystal, which is nice. Alright, Wind Soul. Yeah. Nice. Well, local Quake. Awesome. Hmm. I should stand right here um because otherwise he's just gonna, like I said, his main thing is just using Nightmare from max range and trying to hit as many people as possible. Spirit of Life. As long as the Taiju or the Uribo are alive, I'll be able to win this. Can I kill him with the Thunder Soul? Perfect damage. Awesome. Alright, so she'll be able to keep her re-raise. Alright, I can heal her with Thunder Soul. I should. I made it so she can absorb not just Holy, but Fire, Lightning, Ice, and she heals up twice as much because she's weak to them. But she absorbs it too, so... Yep, 224. Awesome. I was just thinking, like, from a logical standpoint, you should be able to do that, but... Decent damage. Good damage. Awesome. Preserve, yeah. That's just because of the way in which they're coded with their AI. So hopefully I can get a re-raise here. Alright, that works. Try to get Melia duel back up. Yeah, so as long as you keep your units spaced out like this, he's only going to be able to target one unit at a time. That's his, I'm going to get Melia duel up. Hopefully with this haste, Ramses is able to get his turn off before, let's see what happens. Ooh, CT. Oh, alright, hold on. Let's see if this works. Oh, 50 CT? Yes, he does get his turn off. Excellent. Fucking go. I don't have to worry about those pricks. For your second question, I don't know, but it is possible to edit their behavior, yeah. So, under a series of mods, there's a guy named Dokurite who is able to edit the AI's behavior. It's applied in this mod so that the AI will cast, for example, Protect and Shell if they're above 50% HP. Because in the original, they would only do it if you're below half health. And obviously, it makes sense if you want to do it at full health to try to mitigate damage. But yeah, I mean, these fucking death sentences. All right. The 4 inch? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, we'll use Squeal right here. All right, he's dead. Awesome. I think when I made this fight after you beat Elmdor, you get access to the Septième Sun. It's you can't get it anywhere else, I believe. It's a one of a kind item. Um, and the only reason why I made it one of a kind is because it is different from the original slightly. I'll show it off in just a second. Um, some of the stats on it are swapped. So um, obviously, it can only be equipped by females or onion knights or onion knights. Um, so the one thing about the Septième Sun that's different is so it's got +1 to mate just like in the original, but the thing that's flip flopped is haste and transparent. So you get initial haste, but you get always transparent. So you just think of it another way of saying it, always concentrate. Um, so I've experimented with this in the past, and in like the very first version when I was doing Onion Knight Plus, I originally made it so that archers, because archers in this mod they have innate attack up. I also made it so that crossbows were able to be equipped or usable with two hands. So if you had an attack up two-handed crossbow unit with charge and then this item transparent, you would have females, you know, in the level 40s and like level 30s and 40s with charge, with attack up, two hands, charge, and then basically concentrate because of transparent. You'd be able to do like 600, 700 damage. And because charge is much better, the spells are much faster. You basically are just a one hit KO machine. So that's why there's only one of them. It can be abused with multipliers. I kind of chatted about it in the past, but the main thing is like when you're stacking all those things up, like I said, it as an example. So like you could still have access to it with samurais, but as you can see here, they're basically magical sword skills, and katanas require MA in their formula. So yeah, they have they have an A2 hand samurais, right? But you also can get attack up, but do you really want to have someone that just does pure melee, or do you want to use draw, right? It's like, you just don't want certain classes and certain combinations to be abused. Obviously, you can have synergy, right? But it's more difficult to execute. But um, I'm just trying to think. So that's that. I think I originally stopped here a couple months ago is because I was thinking about trying to steal all the Elmdor gear or all the Genji gear. But I don't think I think you'd require a ridiculous amount of planning to do with monsters only, right? Rams would be the only human who would be able to steal, and then you'd have to have 4 monsters. That doesn't seem like it'd be fun. Well, I have the archer. I mean, I have the class, right? Um, but obviously, because Rams is let's see. Let's take a look at some. Oh, I did something else too, by the way. Let's see if I corrected it here. Okay, I did do it. Awesome. So, wait. This is not right. I mean, she shouldn't have access to Dark Knight, but why does she? 8 Knight, 8 Wizard. That is so weird. Why is this knight not level 8? Let's check the prerequisites, because I forget. 8 Ninja, 8 Samurai. Okay, cool. 8 Geomancer, right? 8 Lancer, 8 Geomancer. Yeah, so I wonder why the hell the knight is level 4. Oh, that is something I did. I made it so that she has access to Dark Knight. The only difference between Dark Knight in this mod and then War of the Lions is that you don't need the 20 kills, which is ridiculous in my opinion. And then you don't need to have Master Knight and Mastered Wizard. I don't know why this didn't get for level 8 Knight, because it should have, but whatever, I'll take it, I guess. It's kind of odd, but and I guess we could, and from testing, I think, let me see if I can do I have any decent skills? Alright, well, we'll go test it right now. Let's just make melee duel just an archer for the hell of it. So remember, archers have innate attack up. So if I give her the Septième Sun, she's gonna have basically concentrate with innate attack up, and then You can still do it with the Yoichi bow, but let's see if I can get some better gear. See. We're gonna go buy a. Let's go to. Okay, we have to go all the way to Door to Trade City to buy a hat. Fuck this stupid cutscene. I want my characters to be fast. And let me see if her speed is correct. I just want to make sure it is. He's considered a fast class. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Okay. So let's go to Door to Trade City. Yeah. Thief Hat is a lot weaker, right? A lot less HP. It has the same speed, but it has immunity to don't act, don't move. In my opinion, in most cases, this would be better. So, again, I'm doing monsters only, but I'll just showcase it for the hell of it. Yeah, so this is pretty solid. 23k. I saved, right? I just want to make sure. Another save file. So she only has a few charge skills, right? She's got charge +1. And then obviously it doesn't show you the CTs, but if you press select, it'll give you like how fast the spells are. You know, like they are in all the other abilities. It tells you the speed of them. And you just take that number and divide it by... You take 100 divided by the number, and that's your CT. So Kira, for example, 100 divided by 20, that'd be 5 CT. And then you always go by clock picks. So 50 speed, 34 speed. So this is basically CT1, CT2, CT3, CT4, CT5, CT6, CT7, CT8. To give you perspective, so charge +15, I believe it has the same CT as charge +4 in the original game. So it's much easier to get these spells off. Yeah, I can fight there. I'm just trying to see what other skills I can give her. Got 1600. Jeez. I'm just trying to think of what else I should do with her. What her secondary should be. She's gonna have a lot of these skills. Wow, she pretty much has everything learned. God damn. Yeah, because you want to be at the top of the waterfall. I hear ya. I'm not even sure. Maybe I just get her like standard item. I'll just do it for testing sake, but yeah, let's give her dance. It's not going to matter too much. Let's just give her dance. She's got damage split. I think I gave it to her innately. I don't know if she's got it. Well, I mean, I could give her two hands, but it won't have any bearing on the Yoichi bow since it's force two-handed, so she won't get the damage bonus. Now, in the first couple of versions I had, crossbows used to give that bonus, but they don't now. I should give her something. I should probably just give her concentrate. She doesn't have it. Yes, chakra, right? Okay, you know what? All right, I'll take that. Martial arts. So, archers are actually pretty good with martial arts secondary because they have innate attack up. So you could either pick a monk with charge, or you could pick an archer with martial arts, and they're actually pretty good at it because of innate attack up. I don't have anything good here. This should be fine though. Let's see, flat chats, power sleeve, and then Septième Sun, which is always transparent. All right, cool. Let's go test out a battle. From the east. Go test that out. Do I really want to change Ramza at all? I mean, it's not really. Oh shit, I have enough for 2 swords now. Okay, cool. Awesome, because I was saving up for this. Alright, cool. Well, what does Ramza have? I made one other self-imposed challenge too, where I have to either be a mediator or have talk skill as a secondary. So yeah, it functions the exact same way. So you never miss an attack. That's basically what transparent is. You never miss an ability or an auto whatsoever. Actually, the one exception is blade grasp. Blade grasp is the only thing if you try to do melee attacks. Um, yeah, but it's basically concentrate. So let's get right to it then. Let's see if this is the correct direction. I'm guessing it is. Oh, and I guess I'll show it off right after. But after you beat Limberry Castle, then you'll have access to Tiamat's and the Behemoth family. You can poach them. So, yeah, this should work. Oh, we're not at the top. That's fine. Now, the bows do have extra range now. I think it was 6 in the original. Now it's 5 in this one. All right. 224. Now imagine you had 2 hands and you just doubled that damage. That's just charge +1. Now this is obviously the Yoichi bow with a much higher attack power, but still it can be pretty ridiculous. Yeah, so I mean I could eventually just get her up here and lob arrows. Alright, cool. Let's see. Thunder Bracelet, yeah. Took the majority of her life, not too bad. Haste to Regen, pretty good. Awesome. Oh, motherfucker. I have to jump up higher then. Fine. Well, that's, yeah. The skill set was just too slow, and then obviously giving archers attack up helps their damage drastically, but again, it's not as abusive as it used to be. It's a lot more ridiculous compared to beforehand. Awesome. Now keep in mind, this is just a multiplier, basically. Well, yeah, it even says it with the weapon descriptions what the formula is, and then obviously they're augmented by attack up, so that's why the damage is a bit higher. Nature's Touch. Not sure if this will kill. I think he'll live with one. Oh, he'll die. Awesome. All right, well, I'm going to go back to... I have it on my notes. Give me just 1 second. Because I used to be able to know exactly where like monsters came from. Let me see. There, no, this is. All right, so outside of what's it called? The Colliery Underground, where you try to save Reese. If you don't do that, you can get pigs from Puescas Lake South. So that means you're coming from the south. That means you're coming from Limby Castle to Puescas Lake. You get hydras from the east, so you're coming from Limberry Castle. And then hydras. No, hydras are from the east, and then behemoths are from the west. And there is actually one thing with Puescas Lake. I thought I got rid of all behemoth encounters. So I'll have to just go do that in the future version, which will be for a long time. Now, I will tell you that if you try to fight all of the pigs, it is not easy. Like it really is a bitch because you are fighting 5 on 11 basically. It's like fighting all monks or whatever. It is not easy whatsoever. Um, yeah, Taiju. I'm just gonna keep on resetting because like I said, I have no idea. I don't even know if it'll be doable to win this, but we'll see if I get lucky. Yeah, so this is all behemoths, and there's regular behemoths, king behemoths, dark behemoths. So you don't have to recruit monsters if you don't want to. The idea behind this is that if you just want to grab someone with secret hunt, then you could just poach here, right? You can get right. You can kill 3 dark behemoths, and you'll be able to get their poached gear no matter what. And the items are the same, the rare items and the common items. So you don't have to worry about like inviting and recruiting. Not that it's a bad thing, but it just makes it easy access. And I'll tell you, monsters, like I said, they're different and they're a bitch. So I'll give this a shot, but I'm probably going to get my ass whipped. So don't be surprised. Oh man, this is not going to be easy. I'll tell you that right now. It is going to be a pain in the ass. You just watch. uh, Now they're level 48 to be fair, but that's kind of the thing. They have range damage, but it's not the highest. Yeah. PT save. Yeah, but again, there's so many of them, so it's just the numbers game. I'm not gonna. Yeah. No, not even close, my guy. Like, you'd want to have good setups like MP switch, move MP up. The perfect one right here would be auto potion, right? Because they're not doing enough damage to kill off your units, but auto potion would be like probably the perfect counter for this. Um, let's see. I'll try. Now these guys, remember, they all have MP switch, move MP up, so it's not like I can just obliterate them. Um, Please give me a re-raise. Awesome. Yeah, for a couple of them. Because the ones, so the regular behemoths having Quake, yeah, do a lot less damage, but like I said, I didn't really go into this prepared. It's not that big of a deal. It's not impossible. I've beaten this before. It's not difficult. You can't just walk in willy-nilly and expect that you're going to dominate something like this. It's not going to happen. Their MP switches are gone. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it would have been nice if we got a holy proc there. That would have been amazing. Um, all right. Now, I could probably just kind of stall with my revivers, basically, since their damage isn't that high. Now, I'd want to switch with Reese. That way I could do AoE damage, but I can't. I'm not in position to do that right now. This giant bush and all this water is what's saving me. All right. I'm lucky getting these re-raises because it's either re-raise or haste. All right, they all just got their turns. Ramzo with a haste, he should be able to outpace them. 288, 165. All right, that's the obvious choice. Hmm. Just play support role, wait for these guys. Ramza should be able to get his turn and run away before they all get their turns off. Kill Needle, all right. Ramza, yeah, you should be dead. I don't have move MP up. Could do that next turn. Again, the behemoths can't walk on water, so they're kind of body blocked. But the one thing Ramza's far enough away that like they're gonna. I don't think he actually can get hit by them. But the one thing is, both the Uribo and the Taiju are right there to be able to revive him. And he does have an issue. He does have re-raise, so I don't have to worry too much. And now, think about these quakes and whatnot. Remember that the Taijus, the tree family, they have everything, and then they absorb quake. So, some nice juicy heals. Yeah, but these guys have move MP switch, move MP up. It'll be a little easier. How does the turn order go? All right, I don't want to risk. See. I want to get more like CT saves, and I'm hoping he's not critical yet. Let's see. All right, this is what I wanted. Now I can like. He is kind of in a dangerous position, but so this is what I can do with Leaf Dance. Just do some AOE. Here we go. Some juicy damage. She's probably dead. Okay. I want to get Masamune right here, so the tree stays alive. Yeah, she's gonna get her turn off before all these behemoths in front of her. So I'll be able to do some AoE damage. I don't know if I'll get any kills, but I'll do some really good damage. MP Switch did not eat that hit, which is fine. Oh, fuck off. Of course I walked onto a trap, son of a bitch. Okay. Alright, let's do some damage. It's alright, my tree will be getting the turn off in just a sec. She can revive. I could do some damage right here. Could get a double kill. How much health do I have? I'm at full health, so I'm gonna do this. Actually, CT 20, 14. I'll go for a leaf dance. I could probably maybe get a double kill here. Let's see. Ah, just one. His MP switch ate that. If it didn't need it, he would have died. Too bad. Okay. Okay. Please don't trigger. Alright, good. Perfect. Alright, if this works out the way I envision it. Alright, good, good. So Ramset will now be able to get revived. There we go. Now they have a lot of frontal evasion, so it's going to be kind of hard for them to kill him. Still get that re-raise. No CT saves, unfortunately. All right. Hmm. The one advantage I have going for me is that this will trigger physical damage, and I might be able to get a Dragon Spirit here. Let's see if this works out. Oh, fuck off. No, that's not what I do. Okay, good. I almost did that by complete accident. Gonna wait in place so we get a turn in faster. Hmm. Hmm. This is tricky. I could go for guaranteed kill, so he'd be permanently dead. That's worth it, in my opinion, since I have revival. Numbers game. Fucking MP switch. Oh, fuck you! Oh my. I forgot about that fucking trap. Oh. It pisses me off. Oh my god. Can't believe I forget about it. Alright. That stupid fucking trap. If it wasn't for that trap, I would have been able to revive this unit, but now I got like 5 people who are all dead. Oh my god. Alright. Thank god he dodged. The main issue it's this stupid ass numbers game. That's the problem. I'm literally trying to revive 5 people by myself. And these guys are always getting turns off. Ah, it's too bad he didn't revive. Oh, I'm just getting fucking raped right here. I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm getting unlucky right now. I haven't gotten any CT saves, and they're bypassing everything. Um. Oh fuck! I'm hit. Let's see. I'm literally trapped inside. I can't. Who's going next? This asshole that's asleep. Oh no, I can actually. All right, that's fine. I mean, I can do some decent damage, but the problem is it won't matter because what I really need to do is just get. I need bodies up. That's the problem. Yeah. But I'm in a good position right now. Yeah, because I would have had a nice revival chain going, but instead I got screwed and got delayed. Thank God that was necessary, that dodge. Can I move back? Oh, I can't move towards my team. Let's see. I go for melee. God damn it. And he broke him out of it. Fuck off. Alright, I have to revive Ramza next turn. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. Alright. This guy should be dead, yeah. He doesn't have any more MP. Oh, you... Of course you live with 2 health. Of course. This part is annoying as shit. It's really this bottleneck that's keeping me alive right now. That's the only reason why I'm surviving. Alright. Ramza finally gets his turn. He can actually kill someone. Or at least try to. Ah, so close. Alright, who has like 60? Yeah, they're all gonna get their turns in. He's about to get hers, so... Priest, yeah. 500 HP. They're gonna do melee and probably do some good damage. No... Oh, I do have Dragon Spirit still. Alright, so the way this works, this guy should be dead. Yep. Yeah, it's just a systematic numbers game. As long as my 2 units with revival are not KO'd, I can basically win this. Because it's just, you're whittling away their numbers eventually. 300, not too bad. We lost a skeleton, but I think they're decent for like a good chunk of the game. Are they one of the best monsters ever? No. But they are pretty decent overall, in my opinion. Yeah, it's still not over. If I get lucky with things like that, then I'll be able to prevail. Rams is getting his turn off. Awesome. Okay. I think this will kill. I could be wrong. If I get a proc. Nah. If I had a proc, I would have killed him. That's too bad. Alright, we're gonna try to save this, re-raise. Alright. Now, I was just kind of thinking to myself, but this would also be a good battle if you don't want to use invite, like in this particular map. It's also a good chance if you want to use train as well. Like if you have like, let's say a gunner or a melee unit, you put them in the critical because then they're tamed and they're going to be a part of your team 100%. So this is a really easy way to poach and or acquire monsters to breed them. It's a really easy way of doing it. Can I? Alright, this should kill. Of course you dodge with your 20%. Why wouldn't you? You fucking asshole. Oh my god. Of course you dodge with your 20%. Why wouldn't he? Love when the AI does that. Oh my god. Alright. Screw you. Nope. I took out all the level down traps. That is specifically so that you can't abuse stat leveling, especially with Onion Knights having the best growths. Prevent players from getting infinite stats. It's been taken out, as it should be. See, can I? Yeah, it's bad. Like there's because in theory, right, you could just level up to 1 to 50 as a mastered Onion Knight, level down in the weakest class possible, and then level back up and get 999 HP. It's just abusable. It's the same thing like having permanent stat growth. Like you can still boost PA, or you can still boost like Brave and Faith in battle, but you're not gonna have permanent stats. Because that's what makes like Blade Grasp ridiculous, is that you're able to start out the battle with 97 Brave. You don't have to work towards it. Yeah, I agree. You know, like if you want to min-max, which is not necessary in the original game, but it is abusable. That's the thing with it. It really wouldn't surprise me if this guy gets an MP switch. What did I tell you? I knew that was going to come. Doesn't. Alright. Shuriken should finish him up. Watch, he's going to dodge this. Okay, I thought he was going to. I would have been, like, so annoyed. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, he basically got this one. It's just, as long as these guys don't delay things with MP switch, we're good, golden. Okay. Yeah, now it's gonna be 4v4, and they're all in critical, so yeah. Now if I had like maxed out equipment and whatnot, it would definitely be more manageable. See. There we go. Alright. With this, better chances of my reaction ability and my melee damage will be higher. Alright. Yeah. I think it's just because they didn't want to program sprites for units that are submerged in water, like two-handed beasts, but yep. Now they're all forced to fight. Essentially right. Now this would be a lot more efficient if I had like if I had AoE damage. The only AoE damage I have is Leaf Dance for the Kaiju. Um, that's why it's taking a lot longer. Because I'm doing single target. It missed because he already has re-raise. It's kind of a risk, high risk, high reward. Well, yeah, I mean, the idea obviously is to make monsters more viable. That doesn't mean like monsters, a full monster team is going to be top tier, but you don't have to feel bad about having underrepresented monsters in general. Yeah, that's most of the monsters have been like I think I mentioned it before, but the monsters have basically been overhauled. The main thing I'd have to focus now is just editing all the story battles, probably some of the random battles, editing Deep Dungeon, and that's it. That way, it would actually feel like an actual like it would be completed. And like the random battles, I think what I would do is like edit the rare battles that are available in Chapter 4, but that's the extent of it. I wouldn't do anything more than that. Yeah, my skeleton died earlier on in the battle. I was hoping he would crystallize or turn into a. I was hoping he would turn into a treasure box, not a crystal, but unfortunately he did. So it's not that big of a deal, though. I mean, I could easily recruit him if I wanted to. I mean, monsters. If you lose a monster, it's not as damning as losing a generic, right? Where you have to learn all the skills and all that shit, and have to grind them. Because with monsters, it's purely just any experience, and that's it. There you go. But let's see, that was Dumbledore Swamp West. Now, just to show off Dumbledore Swamp East, we'll just I'm just gonna do this to make it simple. I'm not gonna actually do it, but it's a random encounter. It's not guaranteed. So one of a few random encounters. Yep. Oh, yep. But here's the other one. If you from the east, so you're from Limberry, it's the same thing. I mean, that's what this map was designed for. Just so you can poach if you want. You can get 5 copies of every single piece of poaching gear from them. If you want to tame them and have a monster on your team, you certainly can. But yeah, obviously, there's no way in hell I'm doing this. Now, the one thing about them is they have really fucking high HP pools. I should have just renamed this as something else, to be honest, but Shadow Stitch is a different. It's different from what assassins have. This just cancels charging. So if you're canceling a spell, um, yeah, if you're canceling a spell, they just instantly can negate it entirely. Just instant negation. Um, I'm not sure if you have access to the Discord, Sam, but if you've already signed up, you can watch a monster video. I showcase everything. The one thing I really should do, like before Ivy's Chronicles gets released, and I've been dragging my feet on, is to create monster infographics. Because I created it for all the humans, but I haven't done it for any of the monsters yet. I just still have to figure out the format. I don't think I'll need to do 48 separate infographics. I could probably have like one infographic per monster family. Like one graphic for the Hydras, one for the Behemoths, one for the Dragons. I just have to figure out how I'm going to format that. But there's still like 16, maybe 17, 18 of them I have to do. But yeah. I think I'm probably just going to end it here, to be honest. I don't feel like doing Negros Castle right now, but yeah, I mean, I got pretty far. Evilise Chronicles, yeah, it's coming out 12 a.m. Eastern on Tuesday. So it'd be 11 p.m. Central Monday night. And I'm gonna stream it. I'll try to beat it from start to finish. Obviously, I'll probably take a few breaks. I'm on vacation that week. So I doubt I'm gonna be the first person on the planet to beat it, but I want to see what tactician mode is all about. I'm already planning in my head like how I want to go about fighting 1v1 with Weegraph. I wonder if they're gonna do anything like with the chameleon robe and that just bricks him, or if like they somehow program the AI so that like he'll still use his holy elemental sword skills, even though they use the weapon strike and they use the element of the weapon, not the element of the ability. I'm thinking about just honestly abusing MP switch, move MP up, and then just literally getting 100 brave and never attacking him until I can one shot him. But that's just what's at the top of my head. I'm curious to see what tactician mode, the hard mode, is going to be. Yep. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's impromptu, but yeah, I just kind of felt like streaming this and kind of catching up. So, all right. Take care, everybody.